This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. What the hell? Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience for these playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http://ddlc.mo. Wait, fuck, I'm going to that website. Well, fuck, it has spoilers. I can't fucking go there. Okay. Oh, that's gonna get annoying. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Melon Pigster Plays, and welcome to this game called Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, when I saw this game on Steam, because, you know, it's on Steam, I didn't really put much thought into it, if that makes sense, because it just seemed like another one of those games where there's 4 anime girls who you're trying to impress and go out on a date with. You know, that kind of thing, but one of the tags in it is like psychological horror or something. So that, first of all, piques my interest. And then I had to sign a goddamn waiver. Well, you know, agree to a goddamn waiver before playing this game. So I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but let's just... Oh yeah, it's free, by the way. Go and buy it. It's free. Okay, it's made by... Okay. Let's... Melon. Okay. Hey! What is that? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she just don't care, or like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is SAYORI, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's so mean! However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch me. Okay, that's good. You're a nice guy now.
I overslept again, but I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Melon.
I'm kind of regretting calling myself Melon now. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Why? This girl's kind of cute, and she's blushing. And she's sweating, but blushing too.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh god. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, daily commute, speckled students, whatever.
By the way, Melon, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's on about. Is this girl really that annoying? I don't know. Sorry, likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I like this guy. He's nice. Oh god, I just farted.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET and... What the hell is a NEET? What the hell is a NEET? I want to know what a NEET is. In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. Define NEET. A NEET is a young person who is not in education, employment, or training. Okay. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a... Yeah, we already read this. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few cubs, if it makes you happy. No promises, though. You at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, as far as I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Ah, classroom. The school day is ordinary. Yeah, order over. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at... I can't fucking talk. I don't like reading games, this is bad. I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what?
Well, you could come to my club. Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I would ever wish she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of the vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I'm going to the anime club. See ya.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. What? I detectively follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member's here.
I told you, don't call me a new member.
I
glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the... what voice? Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting. Welcome to the literature club. Nah, that's a man. What the fuck voice should I give this one?
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
That's good.
Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? We'd kill the atmosphere, you cunt.
Oh my gosh, so many voices, god damn it.
Ah, Melon, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ...
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a freshman. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
I can't even keep these voices straight in my head.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice meeting both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Melon.
Monika smiles sweetly. What the fuck is that pose? I'm not sure if she's flirting. Just back away, Melon. Just back away, you goddamn melon.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class.
Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Feels a little what? You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Melon. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? I do not know. I can't even keep these goddamn voices straight in my head. It's painful. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk. Yeah, we're not. Oh, okay. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
What? Natsuki. Why did he get so excited before she even lifted the foil? It's just like,
okay, here are the cookies.
Wah! Lift the thing. Oh, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, cat cupcakes. Those ears are drawn with icing. A little piece of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs them first, then Monika. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally back down. Yes, it's sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I
haven't heard this somewhere before.
Made them for you or anything.
As she falls down.
I thought you technically did. Sorry, said. Well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy.
Oh, I think she likes me. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in. Yeah, tea. You keep a whole tea? Yeah. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? But I guess.
Well, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not. Oh, sure. Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that
I believe you. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for you, but I at least enjoy tea. Tea is good.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
Sayori basically dragged my ass over here. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika. Hey, dragged here. By Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed.
Smooth as rice, boy. Rice isn't smooth. Is it? No, it's not. Yeah.
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last? Stop striking that pose!
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there
aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
Put your finger down, bitch.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
That seemed out of character for all of them. I know, I just met these girls. It just seems kind of out of character. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls. Also, yeah, Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Melon, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, you know, pornographic novels. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Well, you know, I always read pornographic novels. Oh god. Manga? I mutter quietly myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that could change! What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. True.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the reader... It's obvious by the way... what? Where the hell did reader come from? It's obvious but... I don't care that he's playing unturned. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know,
I like a lot of things.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. You mean something like a game with psychological horror as a tag?
I don't know. Immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I actually did read a horror book once. It was in real life. I read 2 of them. They were actually really good. It scared the shit out of me. I'm actually surprised. It's usually games that scare me, but it was a book.
I desperately grasp something that I can relate to on a minimal level.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
Left a piece of scrap paper behind in the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. Give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her arms around her on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exploring your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
You're a bit too mature for my liking. A bit too mature. Kinda like Natsuki. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay!
You fucking bitch, striking that goddamn pose again. I don't like you.
The fuck your green eyes? You're probably the most attractive one here. You know, you're probably like the perfect level of maturity. We're in the same grade, but I don't trust you. And why are they always blushing? I don't know.
I have an idea, everyone.
Yeah, see, look at them. They're all blushing. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Dog? No, dog. Dog? Dog, listen to me, okay? I'm having conversation with sexy girls. You will not screw this up for me. I have no life. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Dot.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. Cleo, come here. Dog, come here. No? Okay. And straight into the bomb of the club.
Isn't that right, Melon?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Yes! Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward from what's been on my mind. Okay? I never said I would join this club. Sorry, we may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, you know, I lose my... Oh, God. Oh, God, they're all looking at me. Oh, God. I'm scared. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. Dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought... Oh, God, they all shrunk. Oh, they're all...
Melon, you all...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lighten up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sarah wrapped her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just come for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club, Melon. Aw, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end. Yep, everyone. Tonight's write a poem. Monika looks over at me once more. Melon, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
That pose scares me. Are you? I don't trust you. Are you the one? I don't know. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety rolling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Melon, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. SAYORI and I never walk home together because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Walking home. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. SAYORI, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. 1 second, my dog's being an ass. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my searches and make sure good for guess that writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Here's words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Ooh. I kind of like Natsuki. I kind of like her. Yuri seems a bit too, aggressive? Or, no, not aggressive. Mature. SAYORI, kind of like her, but she's... I like her more, you know? Why isn't Monika an option? Huh. Let's see. Nibble, spinning variant, Sunny, Aura. Sunny. Ah, fuck. Kitty. Yeah! Papa. Oh, hey. Hurt. Damn it. Wait, what? Hurt? You? Oh, that's weird. Went all hot during a daydream marriage. Email. Pink. Obvious. Shiny, loud, love, charm, sadness, death. Jesus Christ. Comfort. God damn it. I'm trying to... Oh my gosh, this is hard. I want... Natsuki. Headphones? Hey! Would you look at that? Empty, friends, sweet, melancholy, no. Holiday, tragedy, and kawaii! Desire, whistle together, uncontrollable electricity, strawberry. Hey, we're doing it. You're gonna be my girl, Natsuki. Frightening, wonderful games. Yep, that's it. Sunset. No, that's probably explode. Special bliss. God damn it. Fluffy. That has to be her beats. She made fluffy cupcakes. Lazy time. Sugar ocean. Skirt. Anime. Fantasy. That has to be her. Yeah. Let's see here. Infernal. Disown. No. Poof. Doki Doki. That's probably gonna be her. Cute. Cute. That's yours. Disaster. Clouds. Fear. Flying. Grief. Candy. Yeah. Question. Party. Extreme. Sing. Extreme Valentine. Anxiety. Milk. Cheer. Fuck. Family? No, puppy. Forgive. Hopeless. Infinite. Amazing. Damn it! Well, at least I got mostly Natsuki.
Hi again, Melon. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Melon. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack.
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. Any clubs this year.
And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what.
Maybe, you know, you're kind of cute, like you, but you know, shut up.
But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Is that a threat?
I'm scared.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monika and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki falls back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Melon always gives us his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your what? You almost set your house on fire?
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Malcolm can be good friends too.
Sayori. Dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Saying a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Why? Oh, do you like me too? Oh, I want Natsuki though. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet.
Ugh!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Frickin' Monika!
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes again across the shelf. Manga? You read
manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things you can't really admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point.
Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books in the side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the oh, well, fuck, I clicked space again. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Problem is, it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door.
Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Melon. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. That reminds me of something. I wonder what. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there.
What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why is that?
I guess it's usually to be closer, like? I guess it's usually to be...
Don't just say that.
You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses his arm and scooches an inch away from me.
Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space that she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, so it's rare to be for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, I guess I know what you're saying.
A lot of the beginning is about simple sayings. Like, there is a really funny chapter where they're obsessed to... Is this foreshadowing this game? Because this game seems really simple right now. Is it just gonna, like, pick up near the end? Yeah, but that just helps, you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. When they get into... Is this really foreshadowing right now? And when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. This is foreshadowing to the goddamn extreme. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
What? Compliment backfired! Escape! Jumps out window. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she didn't want to admit something.
Yeah.
Why does that
matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's
just a coincidence.
I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga.
Right. Like I would ever start killing 15-meter titans because I've read Attack on Titan.
Because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Ahaha.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. First of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga. That's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Aw, she's so cute. ... We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not. Even though you're just...
watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Anyway, I always get excited when I convince one of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? ... Question mark! Huh? You don't? Whoa! Did her eyes just move? I wasn't expecting any actual animation from this game.
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really... No.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Okay, her eyes are moving. Oh, she has no friends. Oh, that's so sad.
Jeez.
Ah, sorry. Oh, that's so sad. Either she has no friends or they all hate manga. I'm hoping that they all hate manga.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read. Oh, okay, good. She does have friends, thank God.
They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up to them without them being all like, still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
You should. You seem like you would pull someone's hair out. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. You know, this character's kind of relatable. Melon is. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my...
I feel like I can't even keep it in my room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room.
Aw, does your dad not like manga? It sucks.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? Here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? ... No, that's not... Line! ... There's the ... God damn it.
So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
As he puts a finger on one with panel.
Miniri is my favorite character.
You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky.
But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter.
Reading a book. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to her sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that with Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready for today's poems? ... Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time.
Thought you do look pretty cozy. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Oh god, I just spit on myself. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and handed it toward Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monika just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Let's finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Aw, she's so aggressive. I'm kind of attracted to it. By tomorrow. I only got partway through that volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice, and in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then! I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really never done this before. Whatever, yep, someone to share it with.
I can't wait.
Sayori's is a wrinkled, yep. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching in their bags. I do the same, myself. Okay, let's see. Where's my mouse? Oh, shit, my mouse turned off. Let's start with Monika, the club member. I just start with Monika. Yesterday she seemed to, yep, putting in some effort. Effort!
Hi, Melon. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Melon. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
I like it, Melon.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Shut up! Shut up, you don't know me! Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think something Natsuki would write.
You know, maybe.
And she's a good writer too, so take it as a compliment.
Ahaha! You say so. Fuck away from me.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Is
that a real author? Who the fuck is Shel Silverstein? I honestly don't know who Shel Silverstein is. Shel Silverstein. Oh, he's a poet. And goddamn, that beard is horrible. I'm just jealous. I wish I could have a beard like that. But any chance? Yep, no, I haven't. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling well, yep. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. You probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning, though. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to kind of find. Everyone else might be a bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Well, you know, I don't want to impress them at all. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Huh. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the really, no feedback from me, bitch.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of films have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. It's just that I had some kind of an epiphany recently. It's been influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is if you keep your pen in the same, big dark pile of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, we'll choose Sayori last because we're gonna walk home with her. Let's go with Natsuki. ...
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this so I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted you to help you feel more comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said.
Well, I would be more confident sharing my poem if yours was really bad.
You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha!
Well, that's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You just don't understand anything, do you?
I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it like the world, like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually
said that. I said that. I say that mostly. I can't fucking read. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, she's only shown me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Whoa, that was... Jesus, that was good. That was like... It's very short. It was very short. But it had a very deep meaning, if that's what you call it.
Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it.
No, I like it. Like in real life. Not Melon likes it, but Melon Pigster Plays like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute!
I want to hug her. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, and then make it fall flat on purpose. It brings out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, let's go with Yuri next. ... I didn't write this for you. Okay, I'm pretty sure when I was writing this, nothing came up on you. You're gonna hate this, aren't you? ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. Oh gosh, I'm scared.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not.
I just need to put my thoughts into words.
Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be... Yeah. So it's not bad?
No!
Did I just raise my voice?
I'm so sorry.
You raised your face in her hands. I can't help but notice that it's been several minutes and really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical to new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both their style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds the train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes, her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Let's hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Your smile, Jubilee. Yep. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be elliptical? Why cursive? Cursive is the worst. Ghost under light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber globe. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air. No, that says bathe. I bathe. Calm, breathing air to the present but living in the last. The light flickens. I flicken back. Whoa. What? ... I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, I just don't know I know cursive, but I learned it like 5th grade, and then I never used it ever again. And I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short?
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? She might be, because if I remember, when I was just having fun with Google Translate, isn't like Yuri, ghost in Japanese? Or ghost is... What? Isn't ghost Yuri in Japanese? I don't know.
Actually, the story behind it isn't about a ghost at all, Melon.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and seem to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really.
Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
And now Sayori.
My best friend Sayori. This is a good poem, Melon. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy that would be writing poems in his spare time? No. I'd be playing video games. And playing a game called Doki Doki Literature Club that's tagged Phycological Horror.
I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me.
Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote. Fuck, I got the voices wrong.
It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course.
I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, Melon. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people could do.
Thanks, Sayori. Make me feel good. Don't take that out of context. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Eehee.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, that's good. That's good. Is there a deeper meaning behind this? Because one thing that kind of stands out is that I could sleep forever. Is she talking about death? I don't understand. Because, you see, there's a difference. She could have just said, I would never get out of bed, but she specifically said, I could sleep forever. But she wants breakfast. Huh. That's deep. Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No!
Just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself.
Don't be mean! I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Eehee. This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess.
I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. SAYORI liked it, and Melon did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Melon liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were still invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I. You're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous. Melon appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was that full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what?
I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as
Melon started showing up. Oh shit. Things getting real.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned toward him, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Melon! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? You mean you should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Melon.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and feelings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Melon?
Well?
No. I get dragged into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Let's save here. This might be some. I might have to come back to this.
Help me, Sayori!
Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, trying up any words I have in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri! ... But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't present it.
Sayori! Eh? Yeah?
Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can Toby keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Melon? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's making her this upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! ... Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words, and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that, and Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were, big and beautiful.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good reader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess it just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I say, stop with that pose! It's scary! Ugh. Take care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
I don't trust you. Was that foreshadowing? This game does have psychological horror as a tag. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun.
I'd say
it was alright.
Your poems will turn out even better. Melon, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends, too.
I think to myself, I did learn a little bit about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Melon, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Hee.
Sayori beams at me. Truly, it's been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know what, Melon? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Oh, yeah, in the club. You know, we gonna get our whiskey? Yeah.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so let's save here. Boop. Okay, so I think that this is a good place to leave this episode. We're romancing Natsuki, and Yuri seems kind of nice, but she's just not my type. Sayori seems really nice, and Monika, she's striking a pose and it scares me. So, I don't know, but Natsuki seems really cute and I really like her. So, I'm gonna leave this episode here. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button.